Alright, let's watch it. I would like to know what happened to him. Kind of fell off the face of the planet, to be honest.
Countless legal problems, half a year in prison, and a bank account holding less than $7.
Whoa, what did he do, man?
Sadly, Ronaldinho's golden retirement has instead been a total train wreck. He was worth $90 million when he retired in 2015, although despite having a salary of nearly $300k per week, Ronaldinho
per week? How do you shit the bed that hard? You had it handed to you, man.
Showed through a Coca-Cola sponsorship he was absolutely atrocious at handling his money. Coke paid him $750k per year under one condition, that whilst in public he'd only drink their beverage. Well, just a couple of months after signing the deal—
Wait. Does this mean you have to drink it? Like, you can't drink water? Yeah, I was about to say, does that mean like no water? No? Okay, I was about to say, like, there's no way, man. Just means in public? Oh, that's still pretty cringe, no? No competitors. Oh, okay, so if he has a bottle of water, he can drink it? Okay. I'm just trying to understand the contract. I'm like, damn, you signed your life away to drink. You should drink water.
Ronaldinho instead promoted Coke's biggest competitor. The Coca-Cola ambassador shot himself in the foot when he rocked up to a press conference sipping on a can of Pepsi.
How do you fuck that up? You couldn't pick like Fanta, Sprite. Like, pretty much everything is owned by Coke. There's like only a few things owned by Pepsi, man. That's so dumb.
As a result, Coke dropped him and stated the sponsorship had become embarrassing, assisted by Ronaldinho's poor performances on the pitch, as he'd become more interested in throwing wild parties. In one example, he was scheduled to play against Man United, but instead the night before, partied in a bar until 3 a.m. A Barcelona board member added, Ronaldinho plays bongos until 2 in the morning.
What?
Every night.
What? Whoa!
Everyone knows we have a discipline problem. Ronaldinho's getting older, partying all the time. How do we stop it?
Hold on. When was this? Let's just say 2014. How old is Ronaldinho? How old is Ronaldinho? 44. He was born in 1980. So in 2015 he was 34? He was 34 doing that shit? Guy needs to simmer the frick down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He left Barcelona in 2008? No. This is talking about retirement. He retired in 2015. I get sleepy at 11? Dude, that's crazy.
Well, stopping Ronaldinho's partying was basically impossible, as he even negotiated a nightclub clause into one of his contracts, allowing him to party at least 2 nights per week.
You have to have a curfew? No, I need to party. No. Look, I know Brazilians love to party, but like, geez, man.
Incredibly, he wound up breaking the contract, as 2 nights of partying simply wasn't enough, justifying his actions by stating, a football player has to have a normal life, as a person and as a sportsman.
Nobody normal parties like twice a week at age 30 plus. Are you okay?
But according to his teammate Jerome Leroy, this lifestyle was seriously hurting his skills. Ronaldinho didn't train any day of the week and would just turn up on a Friday for the game on Saturday. I think he was trying to follow in the steps of Romario, who would also go out every night, but he didn't have the same success.
He just straight up pissed away like millions of dollars. That is crazy. $300,000 a freaking week. That's almost $1 million a month.
a consistent training regimen, Ronaldinho began to experience constant injuries. Beginning in March 2008, he was off the field for 1 full year, missing 30 different games, coming from 4 different injuries. In the meantime, Ronaldinho started gaining weight, for which he was clowned on by the media. One article wrote, over the past year,
Well, to be fair, I don't think drinking a lot helps you in any way, man. Gordinho.
One article wrote, over the past year, Ronaldinho hasn't looked like the player who led Barcelona to 2 straight league titles. Another article mentioned the former best player in the universe has already become an increasingly distant memory for the Brazilian national team, and true or not, gets frequently described as past it without much debate. In 2002, Ronaldinho helped carry Brazil to a World Cup win, but
I saw this. I was a little kid. It was great.
by 2010, he wasn't even chosen to play on the team at all. Understandably, Ronaldinho wasn't happy, believing he was now better than ever, stating, "I am back now to how I was. In fact, I think I'm even stronger now."
Well, that's impossible. If you missed a whole year worth of games because of injuries and then you let yourself go, how are you possibly going to keep up? This is a League of Legends, man.
Everything seems easier now. I want to play in a further 2 World Cups. His harsh World Cup rejection forced Ronaldinho to get back into shape. A forum post from 2012 titled, "Ronaldinho goes back to 2004/05 weight," explained apparently he's now gone back to his ideal weight of 80 kilos. On top of this, a Goal.com article proclaimed, "Ronaldinho is officially back among the world's best," although as you might expect, this didn't last long. Throughout
I need to party, chat. I need a party. Whoa.
2013, Ronaldinho missed another 24 games, resulting from 2 separate injuries. He therefore again wasn't selected for Brazil's 2014 World Cup team, and by 2015, at the age of 35, Ronaldinho's career was pretty much finished. He'd signed an 18-month contract with Fluminense, although after failing to score in 9 games and being booed by his own fans during a league
Oh no! Oh! So he was 30 when he was partying that much. Not 35. That was my bad. I thought they were talking about 2015. By the time he retired, it was over. Classic Brazil. Yeah, I mean, they love football over there. They really do.
Game, Ronaldinho's contract was terminated after only 2 months. The club publicly announced. We were straight with him and told him it wouldn't work for us, so we decided releasing him was the right thing to do. We are somewhat frustrated. When he arrived, we expected he could do for us what he did for so many other clubs. That's what you think when you sign a player. He didn't do well in Mexico, but we took our chances by bringing him back to Rio, thinking he would do well again. Ronaldinho clearly didn't, but he now had $90 million to retire very comfortably.
Just, how do you piss away $90 million? I just can't fathom that. Oh my god, just buy yourself like a beautiful home in Brazil on a like beach or something, man. And then like invest like another like 40-50% or something, so you don't really run out of money. Did he set it on fire? Yeah, he probably took a big fat shit on it.
He'd hire his brother Roberto to be his manager, who could
No. Oh no!
confirmed Ronaldinho's retirement, stating, "He has stopped, it is ended. Let's do something pretty big and nice," after the Russia World Cup, where Ronaldinho was spotted looking extremely happy. Behind the scenes, however, his life had already begun to fall apart. Ronaldinho used his earnings to purchase 57 properties.
57 properties? Why? Okay, 1 home, 2 home. Okay, 3. Okay, maybe you need like a freaking like an extra like an extra beach house or something. But 57? What? To rent them out? I don't even think he rented them, because if you rented them out, you'd at least make your money back or something.
One of which being a lake house in the riverside city of Porto Alegre. From the house he built a wharf and dock without realizing it was totally illegal. As a result, he was fined 1.7 million US dollars, although Ronaldinho refused to pay. It was then revealed he also owed a further $2 million in unpaid property taxes, and as a result, Ronaldinho has had 57 properties seized and his Brazilian and Spanish passports confiscated over unpaid taxes and fines.
Oh my god, dude. These people are so dumb. I mean, you get what you fucking deserve.
Ronaldinho haggled the fishing fine down to 1.5 million, but ultimately still failed to pay, leading the Brazilian government to permanently take he and his brother's passports. Now, this was extra inconvenient, as they wanted to take a holiday down to Paraguay, so they devised a genius plan: create a fake Paraguay passport for one of Brazil's most famous people, known for
I bet you it was the brother's idea too. He's like, you know what? You know what we should do? Make a fake passport for you, my man. One of the most famous footballers on the planet. Yeah, your brother's idea. And then Ronaldinho's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Nationality, Paraguay. What do you mean? What?
Known for playing on the Brazilian national team. As he tried to enter Paraguay, Border Protection obviously noticed him instantly, placing Ronaldinho in jail awaiting trial. Imagine not only being one of the most famous footballers in the world, but also one of the most unique looking ones, and trying to use a fake passport in South America. Bravo.
That is, I'm genuinely flabbergasted. No, again, it's like the steps in the process of thinking. It's like, okay, we have the idea of faking a passport. Not only did I have the idea, then we faked the passport. They published the passport. They took the money, gave me the passport. We go to the border, and then we sit down and are like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go through with it. There's like multiple steps, you know?
Ronnie, but wait, it still gets dumber. It is unclear why the former footballer entered Paraguay using the passport, considering Brazilians can enter the neighboring country using their national ID card. Basically, Ronaldinho could have gone to Paraguay without using a passport at all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How do some people function? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, you can do that in the EU, I'm pretty sure. If you go to a directly neighboring country, you don't need a passport. You just have to have like a special thing. But like anyway, that's not the point.
But a cherry on top of the cake, Ronaldinho claimed he didn't know the passport was fake and believed he had been given his Paraguayan passport as a gift, assuming it was an honorary type document of no real value, and gave it to an official without thinking when he reached Paraguay, because it was the first thing he got out of his bag.
Man, this guy's good at dribbling, but he's not good at anything else, man. You have no critical thought or thinking inside of that airhead that fills the football you kick around, man. Actual airhead.
He was therefore even roasted by his own lawyer. Ronaldinho wasn't aware that he was committing a crime because he didn't know they were fake documents. He's stupid.
But, Your Honor, I think that my client is fucking retarded. He's so stupid that That's so freaking unhinged. That's actually a defense. Your Honor, my client's really dumb. I'm sorry. Can you forgive him? It's like the mentally ill or mental insanity play, but for people who are stupid like me.
But the court didn't buy it for a second, and Ronaldinho was jailed for almost half a year. Whilst inside, the prison hosted a futsal tournament, leading teams across the prison to row with one another, over which would have Ronaldinho on their team. He'd win
that's impressive. I thought he kind of sucked. He was like out of shape.
The final game by scoring 11 goals, eventually leading a judge to conclude there is no indication that he has any personal characteristics or criminal behavior that would put society at risk, and Ronaldinho was therefore released from prison with a $200,000 fine. However, he had no hope of paying this. In fact,
oh my god. His brother and him, the two stooges, man.
The reason he and his brother initially had their passports seized was because an investigation into their bank accounts revealed a balance of just 24.63 Brazilian real, or $6.59. Ronaldinho's plan to rebuild his life was to launch a cryptocurrency.
Yes! Woo! Yes, cryptocurrency. Let's go. Crypto scam. Time to fleece some suckers. I bet you it worked too.
Releasing the Ronaldinho Soccer Coin project, which gained just 61 Instagram followers.
Woo!
With his own coin failing, Ronaldinho instead promoted other shady crypto projects, always being met with understandable critique. Is this a translation for "you are bankrupt again"? In case you forgot, here are all the crypto projects you pump and dumped over the years, only leading to even more problems. Ronaldinho denies part in alleged 61 million crypto scam at congressional hearing. His likeness had been used to promote a cryptocurrency, which promised a return of 2% per day.
You will never not convince me that crypto coins and shit like this aren't a scam, man. Logandinho. Yo, Sid, do the raid! Welcome in. Smug coin went, guys, I'm not gonna do fucking coin scams. I'm gonna scam you out of money in different ways by stuffing them into my tail and running away. It's not that deep. I'll be straight up. I'm not gonna give you anything.
After the crypto inevitably turned out to be a scam, Ronaldinho was brought before the government, although he claimed he was never partnered with the company and it used his name and image without his authorization, arguing he was also a victim of the purported scheme. But Ronaldinho took this photo specifically for the company and also had a history of involvement in these kinds of shady projects. Additionally,
Wait, go back. Oh my god, what is that? What is that?
Involvement in these kinds of shady.
Is that an AI?
Kinds of shady.
It's an open AI NFT Ronaldinho of like little freaking guy, metaverse guy. That's crazy work.
Projects. Additionally, Ronaldinho had failed to appear before 2 previous hearings related to the inquiry. He said weather conditions meant he was not able to attend. His involvement is up for interpretation, but it seems he was sufficiently rattled as he'd pivot to promoting traditional products where he'd only experience even more issues. Ronaldinho posted to his Instagram, "This is a sad time for anyone who likes Brazilian soccer. It's hard to find the energy to watch the games. This is perhaps one of the worst teams in recent years. It has no respectable leaders, just average players for the most part.
Oh my god, is he shitting on his own, like, people, man? Just let yourself, like, just go into your retirement home and get out of here, man.
Never seen a situation as bad as this. I repeat, our performance has been one of the worst things I have ever seen. It's a disgrace." The post was shared to Reddit.
He is right, Alana. My guy, okay, like, you were good briefly, and then you shat the bed. Like, no one really cares. Even if it's true, no one cares that you said it, man.
it and people weren't happy. Criticism is fine, but straight up quitting on the national team in an official post is something to say the least. Imagine your idol saying that about you and your teammates, killing their confidence.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I'm sure a lot of people looked up to him, even though he shat the bed.
Well, only one day later, Ronaldinho returned to Instagram, revealing the nasty message was actually an ad. I would never abandon Brazilian football, never. And I would never say the things you saw. In fact, these words came from real Brazilian fans. They are real comments I saw on the internet. Guys, what our boys need is support at this time. That's why I joined Rexona in this movement. We are asking everyone to send messages of support. Hashtag Rexona does not abandon you.
Wait, Rexona is they do body odor. Yeah, the spray. Are you shitting me? Yeah, it's a deodorant. Yeah, like what the fuck? Rexona does not abandon you. How many millions does this guy get for this?
He's damn broke, isn't he? Yeah. Ronaldinho's finances haven't been discussed recently, but judging by photos of him taking private jets, it seems he's rebuilt his life at least to some extent.
Oh my god, man. That is unbelievable, bro. I cannot believe this guy fell from grace this hard. I thought he just kind of retired and ran off into the sunset, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it went that deep. Everyone who falls off gets into crypto scams, man. I swear. Especially people who are very low IQ. Proof you don't need to be need IQ to be rich. Yeah, you have to be lucky.